Okay, so I'm going to be reviewing this oatmeal that I made. It's just regular Quaker oats. They're not cooked because when they're cooked they get soggy and I don't like that. I added like 2 spoonfuls of frozen blueberries. Just regular milk. I've already tried a bit because actually this is my second time recording because last time my mother just stormed into the room. So yeah, let's take a bite, or spoon rather. I like the oats chewy. Just the perfect texture. You don't cook the oats, but you let them sit in milk for 5 minutes. That's the perfect texture. It goes pretty well with frozen blueberries. I haven't tried adding any other kinds of frozen fruit to it. But yeah, you might have noticed that I do like to chew with my mouth open, and although it's rather unconventional, I do find that it ameliorates the taste of the food that I'm trying, because I'm not a scientist, but apparently apparently if oxygen, if your mouth or tongue is kind of saturated with oxygen, it gets a stronger taste. I don't know if the taste becomes more mm, vivid in like a kind of tasteful way. Well, that's obviously why when people are trying to eat food that they don't like, or that sometimes it smells, they they plug their nose like this and usually chew with their mouth closed. If they're not, then they're making a huge mistake. But basically, preventing any new oxygen at least, from entering your mouth while you're eating will pretty much result in no aroma. Um, so yeah, I guess I should probably show you guys the oatmeal, right? That's a pretty good shot. Thumbnail. I need to get a better camera angle so that they could get me eating and the food itself. But right now, I can't. I might just have to use some tape or Anyways, let's see. Also, I'm noticing that the lighting is pretty fucking ass. It's probably gonna take me a while to finish this. Not sure if I'll be able to finish it all. I usually eat 90% of it though. I like to rinse with tea from time to time because since the oats aren't cooked, they're still very porous and they're like sponges. They just want to expand by sort of just absorbing as much liquid as they can. So, I mean, it does get a little bit dry in your mouth. So that's why I got this on standby. If you're curious, this is just Earl Grey. See? Earl Grey is my favorite. Yeah. I should do some tea reviews as well. Yeah. Tea reviews would be nice. Okay. Now that I think I've had a pretty good sense of what this tastes like, let me just spew the review out quickly. I mean, so far I've just been going over how good it is, but there are some things that I pick out and criticize. First and foremost would be you just need to add a lot more milk than you think you'd need to add because of how absorbent raw oatmeal is. But, I mean, once you get the quantities down, that shouldn't be a downside. Unfortunately, in my case, it is. I would say, I'm not sure what percent milk would be the best for this. Like 2% skim milk, 3. I'm not sure. I would say 3 is too much. I'm using 3% because that's just what my mother gets. I don't like 3%. I disagree, but I tell her to buy 2% all the time. But never. I don't go grocery shopping. So I got no choice. I just got fucking drink 3%. Fucking. It does not go well with this oatmeal. I'll tell you what. Mm. So I definitely get something of a lower percentage from 3%. I'd say 2% might be good. Uh, it does not go down your throat easily. Uh, yeah, that's what the taste like I said. I think I made too much of this. This is really flipping filling. And it's getting a bit too soggy now because it's already absorbed pretty much most of the milk. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's a certain time frame where it's just perfection, and you've just got to eat it during that time frame. Otherwise, it's just not worth making. That's my verdict, at least. Which is what you're here to hear. So I don't know why I said that. um, I, I would also definitely make this in smaller quantities. Like I just made too much. because I do. I eat like I'll eat a full large pizza, no problem. But this with the fucking 3% milk, the uncooked oatmeal is pretty heavy actually. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Take one more bite. The milk is starting to taste old because even though it's not, the blueberries are starting to make it taste like it is. Because I don't know. It's I think I'm over. But I just got to make smaller quantities of this because if I had it eaten it all quickly, like within the first few minutes of this video, like 2 minutes, I would have eaten it no problem. But yeah, it's no bueno. Yeah. Overall, I would give it. The initial taste, I'd give it a 6. Like when you first bite into it. The aftertaste, I'd give 3. The texture, I'd give a 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 divided by 3 is what I give this.